Glowing Up Latina, Season 1, Episode 8.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Glowing Up Latina.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm Kristina.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Lyana.
We got, so we got new mics. We got a new webcam. We have headphones in this time. We have a lot going on, but I think it sounds better. In my head, it sounds better.
Literally, I mean, that's how, we do sound better in our heads, but I mean, like, oh my God, like,
Hearing it in my head, I'm just kind of like, okay. I'm just like not gonna talk anymore.
I'm gonna whisper everything just like
we turned into an ASMR podcast.
Just gonna whisper everything.
Hello. How was your week?
It was good. It was a hard mental week, I guess. I was spiraling for like a couple of days during the week, which was kind of hard, but trying to get myself out of it. So, you know.
Is it like the change of like just like new apartment, work?
I don't know.
A lot of things going on right now?
Not really. You know when you know people and like no matter what, they always kind of like take the light out of you. That sounds so corny to say. But like, you know, like when you know somebody and you meet somebody and you're like talking to someone and like all of yourself just like goes down.
Yes, like their energy, like y'all's energy are not matching, connecting.
Yeah. Like that happened like early on in the week, and then ever since then I was just kind of like,
it threw off your week.
Going off.
Did you like continuously see this person throughout the week? Just the one interaction.
Like
That's the worst too. Yeah.
So, but I'm trying to get myself out of it because I try to listen to like your advice that you tell yourself, like if that person is not meant for you or if like that relationship is not meant for you, then it's okay to like walk away.
Well, you listened to the podcast while you were away.
But yeah, so I'm trying to listen to that advice and just let it go.
Bro, I don't listen to my own advice sometimes, so it's okay. How was your week, Amanda?
It was good. I was doing a lot of prepping for Constantine's birthday. We're having a little get-together. I shouldn't say even little. Just say it's a get-together.
A kickback.
So work was good. I did work out this week. I could have worked out an extra day, but it's whatever. Oh, I sent out the invitations.
Yes, I got
They're
mine.
so pretty.
Yes. Yes. So I sent out the invitations, and now we're just waiting for, to get our RSVPs back.
Yeah.
Now, can I hand you my RSVP or okay?
Great. Because I will forget to put it in the mailbox.
My week was pretty good. I actually completed my goal of getting up at 5:30 and going to work out Monday through Thursday. Friday, I took a half day, went to the Mets game. So
How was the Mets game?
It was great. I had a great time. So much fun.
Yeah.
There were so many people there. It was opening day.
Yeah.
But I had a really great time. I actually enjoy going to baseball games a lot more than I remembered. I missed it. It's been a couple of years because of COVID and everything.
I love baseball games. I love going to baseball games.
It's a great time. And then Friday did test me, though. Friday started out so bad. And I was like, Lord, devil's right here. He's right here. I don't know what to do. But it all straightened out and it all worked itself out. Today, we're actually getting into quinceañeras, which I'm really excited about. It's been mad long since I had my quinceañera. I'm like 13 years now.
Yeah.
It's been 13 years. Oh my God. No. It has been 13 years. Has it? Oh, I can't do math in my head, so.
28.
I'm
15.
Yeah. So you're 28. So that's I'm like 13, 14.
Okay. Oh wow.
14. It's been 14 years. And the next year will be 15. I don't know how I feel about this.
That, Amanda?
I don't know how I feel about this turning 30 thing.
It'll be half my life ago.
Yes, exactly. I don't know how to feel about it.
We actually had somebody DM us that listens to the podcast and tell us a funny story about how him and his friends had a bet that I guess he lost, and he had to go to like a quinceañera shop and dress up. And it was so funny because it was so like he had no idea we were doing this episode.
Yeah.
And he sent he was just like, I love the podcast. Like this is a thing that happened to me. And it was he sent us a video. It was so funny.
It was hilarious. It was very funny.
You walked great in those heels, sir.
Yes.
I can't even walk that good in heels. So
Hold on.
And I love the song chosen for the video. So the song that he uses, I guess it's called Quinceañera. I didn't realize it was just called Quinceañera.
That's all it's called.
But it's by Timbiriche, and that's when I think Thalia, was Thalia, Paulina Rubio. Maybe they were all in in a little music group. I was cracking up at the song because it's perfect, on point for the video. It's hilarious.
Did you have a quinceañera, Lyana?
I did not, but apparently it's because I didn't have one, which I believe.
No, because you didn't want one.
Oh, what? What did I say?
Because I didn't have one.
I didn't have one. I didn't want one. Wow.
It's still kind of early, you guys.
Yeah.
Guys, this is a way too much in advance of my schedule. I did not have one, but it's because I did not want one. Or, that's what my mom said. I mean, I believe it because I remember myself being like, I don't want one because it's like weird. And it's like, I don't know. Yeah.
Was it like because all of the attention was going to be on you?
Probably.
And shy?
Probably.
Okay.
It's also because like I was aware of the show, my Super Sweet 16.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to be that dramatic. And so I was like,
that was a special breed of
Yes.
Sweet 16
Yeah.
quinceañera girls. I feel like that was not very typical of like the quinceañeras that were going to. Maybe. I don't know what was going on behind the scenes with them.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so as someone who's never had a quinceañera and doesn't really know much about it, because I know there's like religious things tied to it, like what's like the history of it?
It's a great question, Lyana. I
Thank you
have
so much.
research to share with you.
Let me open up my book of facts. Here we go.
One of my mini notebooks. So way back when, the Incans and the Mayans and the Toltecs and the Aztecs, they used to have these ceremonies for the young women in their village. And it really was like a coming of age like moment. I think when we think of quinceañeras today, like we're like, yeah, she's a woman now, but like everybody's like, no, she's a kid still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your parents aren't like, get out the house, go marry somebody.
15.
But that's really more of what it was like back then. They would have this custom where prior to the girl's 15th birthday, the women in the village would kind of prepare her for like that transition. They would teach her to cook and they would teach her about childbearing and stuff. Like all of the like womanly things that you're supposed to do. Right. And then they would have like a big ceremony, like the party, like the reception, where the girl and her dad, like the dad would present his daughter to the men in the village to find like
look what I've created.
Yeah. Look at this, my daughter, to try to find her like a suitable husband. That was based on my research, like that was the point of like those ceremonies back then.
They would find the husband right then and there.
I don't think they would find the husband. They would like, there was all the men that were eligible.
So it was like a courtship kind of thing.
Yeah.
They like whatever eligible person would move on to the next step.
Future suitors
would receive a rose.
Now, I feel like there were definitely people who saw it as just a party when I was growing up and like all my friends were having their quinceañeras. But there were also some people who saw it as like a ceremony also. Like I had a misa with mine. And not everybody does that. Some people do. And then afterwards we had the reception. And I also had to like do my sacraments to have it at my church. And then I had to attend like quinceañera classes for like 2 years prior, which were also just like Sunday school classes.
Okay, that was going to be my next question too. Like in the quinceañera classes, what were you like?
Yeah, like
what were they teaching you?
So we actually did like learn some of this, like some of like what a quinceañera was, but we also learned like how as you get older, like what your relationship with God would look like. and we learned like the significance of all like the gifts that were gonna be like given.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was definitely. Then also like some of it was just like straight up Sunday school.
Because like you think about like how long like you have like a quinceañera is like it's like what all day, and then you're spending like 2 years to prep for this like one day.
One day,
So
yeah.
it's just like, what were they teaching you in like the 2 years? I didn't know that. Like for me, I didn't, at least here like in New York, I didn't go to Sunday or quinceañera classes. I just simply gave a donation to the church and was just like, can you do a quince mass? That's
it.
That's all I did.
Was it like a suggested donation or
It's a suggested.
like is it because we had to like pay to like use the church?
There was a suggested.
Quote unquote, yeah.
So we gave our donation, set up the date, and I had a mass also.
Did you guys have like, because in my cousin's sweet 16, I remember her like changing like her little flats to like her little like kitten heels. Like, is that like a religious? Does that take a religious part in it too? Or
I didn't change my shoes at church. Like I went to church in my heels. I changed into my heels into Converse on my party. But there are definitely gifts that come along with it, and they have some of them have a religious overtone. Some of them have a symbolic overtone. Okay. So when I got to the church, and I if anything's different for you, just say. When I got to the church, I did not have a tiara on my head.
Same.
It was part of like the ceremony of the mass.
Okay.
I was gifted a tiara, and it's supposed to symbolize that you're a princess to God, that you're a princess to your family still. Like even though you're making this transition from girlhood to womanhood, that you're still like, this is still like our little princess type situation. And then I was gifted a ring, and I'm actually not sure what the symbolic
the ring is. I never got a ring.
You didn't get a ring?
The tiara thing is something I did do. Like I went into church with actually like a headpiece underneath my bun of curls, like Selena did.
You did?
I did like Selena's hairdo with the bun of curls, and so I had like a little flower headpiece underneath the bun of curls. And then right before this reception, I changed out of the hairpiece into my tiara.
Oh, so they didn't put it on you at the mass?
They didn't put it on me at the mass. And we didn't do it like as a part of a ceremony during the reception, because a lot of my cousins did that, where they changed from the flower piece to the tiara.
So I'm not sure what the ring symbolizes, but I was gifted a ring and it says like Miss Quinceañeras on it. Miss Quinceañeras on it. And it has like a little girl, and she's holding like a bouquet of flowers, and there's a jewel in each of the bouquet, like to make the flowers. Yeah.
Do you still have the ring?
Yeah, I do. My grandma Victoria got it for me, actually. Yeah, I still have it. I was gifted a rosary, and the rosary, sometimes it can be blessed by the father. I think it depends. I can't really remember what we did. And that's supposed to like show that you're going, like in your womanhood, you're going to keep your relationship with God strong.
Gotcha.
I think I was gifted a necklace as well. I can't remember if I was gifted a necklace or if one of my grandmas just got me a necklace for the occasion. Yeah. And then you're gifted flowers, but the flowers technically are not for you. They're for you to gift to the Virgin Mary, because there's the altar in church that has the Virgin Mary, and there's a moment in the mass where you walk over to the altar and there's the knee bench there, and you gift the flowers to the Virgin Mary, like to pay your respects, like thank you for this life that you've helped me create and given me, and
yes.
You say a little prayer, all that you're thankful for. Then you receive a Bible, and again, like plays into the keeping your relationship with God strong in your womanhood, into your new adventure as a woman.
Yeah.
There we go. And I was gifted a doll. Were you gifted a doll?
So I did not do the doll. My mom and I talked about that. But it's funny, like later on, like a year later, I found a Barbie quinceañera doll. It's a special, what's a collector's item?
Oh my gosh.
Special edition. And her dress kind of like, the colors match the colors of my dress. So I have that. I'm going to show you guys later. But yeah, I didn't do the doll, because I know like the doll represents like, this is the last
the last doll of your childhood. Like you're a woman now. This is the last like child thing that you will receive.
Oh.
Actually, some quinceañeras, they actually do a separate dance, and you see the quinceañera dance with the doll. That's a part.
That's interesting.
I've seen like. Okay.
I understand though. That's cute because you know, like at weddings, sometimes you'll have like a little cousin or a little sister, and they'll start off dancing with the dad, and then the song will transition into something about like being a woman who's like, and then the bride will dance.
That's cute.
So that that makes sense. I could see that. And I think that's it. I think that's all the gifts. But mine was during my mass. So and then in my invitations, the people who were presenting me with the gifts, it was like presents this. You said you did yours during the reception.
Okay, so here's the thing with the gifts. So, like, they're padrinos, godparents, who give you those gifts, right? My parents, we didn't do padrinos. My parents were just like, the whole quince was just a gift, a huge ass gift from my parents. Like, they paid for everything. And usually when you have padrinos for, like, the gifts, like, they pay for it. It's a gift to you. But my parents were just like, no, this is what we want to do as a couple to give, as parents to give to Amanda. So I didn't really do padrinos. I didn't do the gifts, but I did get those items, some of those items on the list, like the gifts that you had mentioned. I did the tiara, I did the bouquet, gave my real flowers, like the bouquet, real flowers to the Virgin Mary. And then I had like a different bouquet of like crystals, and it was like it had like little pink ribbons on it. My mom took it. I don't have that anymore.
I have my bouquet still. It's in my room.
My mom has it.
My mom, actually made the bouquet for the girls too. And
for the damas?
Yeah, and it wasn't like a bouquet. It was like, it was a ball of flowers that they held by like a ribbon.
That's cute.
Yeah, she did a really good job on it. My mom's very crafty. So you gave the flowers. So the flowers were presented to you at the mass.
Nothing was presented to me. That's the thing. Like, that's how I'm like. Mine was like very different from yours. Like yours is very traditional.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I don't know what that was about. I don't know where.
Do any of that. I didn't. Also, so like,
so did you have a statue of the Virgin at your reception? Is that how you?
No, at the church. Sorry, that wasn't clear. Yes. Okay. So the bouquet part was done at the church.
It was just like you had it on deck. Like
I was holding the flowers the entire time.
Oh, you gave your bouquet to the... I see.
Sorry.
I'm catching
I gave my bouquet of flowers to the Virgin Mary. And then to replace that bouquet of flowers, I had a separate one waiting for me of the one made up like crystals.
I've caught up now.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was
behind there for a minute.
Sorry, but yeah. I changed the tiara, like I said, at the reception. But nobody like gifted it to me. No one like put it on. Was it
just like the in between? You just put your tiara on. Okay,
that's literally what I did. Let me see the heels. The kitten heels.
Did you change? I didn't. I just had my heels on at the church, and then later on, at some point, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of these. I need my Converse. I need something. I need a tennis shoe.
I had the heels on the entire time.
Better person than I am.
Yeah, I just didn't. There's also like you're also gifted like copas, like champagne flutes, and I'm trying to figure out why that's a gift.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm gonna look this up, but like I saw that with my other cousins, like they did all the exchanging of gifts within their reception time. I didn't do that.
So at my mass, as they're presenting me the gifts, there's somebody at the altar it's called an altar, right? Where they speak at? Explaining what each of the gifts is and like what it represents. Was that happening at the reception, or was it just like this is what this is and this is who's presenting it?
Again, like I'm saying, I had nothing.
No, for your cousins.
Oh, sorry, for my cousins. Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember because I was like little. I think they did say the DJ would be like, okay, yeah, here's the padrinos for the tiara. Here's the padrinos for the shoes. This is better. Yeah, it took a big chunk though of the reception time. Yeah, now I remember why the copas, like the champagne flutes, were gifted. It's to basically do like a brindis to do a toast.
Okay.
That's the cup that you're using to do the toast.
Huh. Because my mom gifted my court champagne flutes, and I wonder if that's why. Because I never
Maybe.
Could be.
They were like, again, very crafty. Like she like customized them for the quinceañera. And that's interesting. I wonder if that's why she did that.
Yeah.
So how long was your mass then?
About an hour. I was late to my mass.
Okay.
So a little, I think, longer than it needed to be. Because I was...
Because
Took
like
a-
I'm
took a
thinking, because
minute.
like she's saying like the gifts kind of took away from the party.
Yeah.
But if you're doing yours at your mass, I wonder like if the mass was like kind of extended or something.
I don't think it was extended. I think it was all built in. Like it was a special quinceañera mass.
Okay.
And
So it's a whole completely different like.
Yes.
Okay.
Because like I know we did the gifts, and then I told you my mom spoke. There was a reading by somebody. I did a reading, and then I honestly think that makes up the portion of like, because there's like what 4 or 5 readings during a traditional mass.
Yeah, so there's
The first reading, second reading, the gospel, and then I guess where the homily would be.
Yeah.
Would be where you guys did the.
Yeah, so I don't think we did the homily. Yeah. So I think it all works out. It all evens out. Also, though, like I know, like it sounds like a lot like going on, but it's not. It's taking like maybe 45 seconds to
Yeah.
do all this to like say what's happening,
Right.
because everybody who was presenting is sitting in the front pews, so that it's not taking like 2 minutes to do all this. And it's really just like the tiara, like put it on my head, the dog, give it to me, the flowers, give me.
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
It's quicker than, especially like mass in general is just quicker than you would think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, this was like that.
Though it used to feel like forever when I was little going to
Yo,
mass.
forever.
Go home.
I don't know when I finally realized that mass was only an hour long, and I was like,
That's it. That's what
that was not an hour when I was. It's shortened in the time when I was a child to an adult.
Yeah.
But it's interesting though to see the different ways that everybody does everything. Like there's so many variations on how you can do this one thing that like it means the same thing, and no
Yeah.
matter how you do it.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting.
Yeah. I had 2 chambelanes. They were my court. I didn't have a full court first because that was like my first year of high school, and I went to an all-girl high school. So I didn't have like guy friends to be like on my court. And then on both sides of my family, like there aren't a lot of guy cousins.
okay.
So those were the only like my only 2 guy cousins at the time who were like kind of like in like my age bracket. So like fine.
You didn't have any damas in your quinceañera?
No, I didn't, because I wanted everyone. If I did the dama, I wanted everyone to be paired up, and I just had 2 guys, and then there would have just been a whole bunch of girls. I guess I could have like put my own twist on it, which I basically did for my quince. Like I feel like my quince wasn't like the traditional quinces that I went to growing up as a kid. Like I feel like I was like the first girl in my family to just have 2 chambelanes. All of my cousins had like
A full.
full court. But no, and I don't think I regret like not having damas, because again, that would have been like a headache.
I mean, you're doing that for your wedding now too.
Exactly. Yeah. Also, not having a bridal party because I just shoot myself because oh my god, it's just too much planning, and I don't do well with that. So yeah, my dress was white and pink. I had like a pink ribbon at the very top of my dress. It was a what's it called? A sleeveless. That's what I want to say, right? Strapless. There we go. It was a strapless quince dress, but a little poofy. Not too poofy, but it was poofy enough. And it had nice like pink sequins on the top, and everything else at the bottom was white. It was so beautiful. I felt beautiful that day. Yeah. After the mass, we took pictures and show and tell. Wait, go back. So I planned for my quince. And for those of you who are
Those of you just listening.
I have my quince planning book. I didn't have like a planner, so I took a random notebook and I just put Sweet 15 planning book.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I have
Yeah.
I had just a spiral notebook. Yeah, I have all the receipts
all
and
my
everything in the
receipts and
business cards.
everything.
Yes, I had them in there.
See, like my dress.
Oh
So,
my God.
I have everything.
Sorry, New York City, you guys.
They know the deal.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh, I thought it said Kristina on one of these. I saved that. I did pictures. Like, whoa!
I did my pictures. I don't know if I want to. Do I dare? Do I pull out the big album?
You can if you want to.
I had a binder.
You had a
And
binder.
yeah, and everything had, you know, obviously I had tabs. And
Color-coded.
Not color coded. I can't remember, but I had tabs and I had everything like hole punched in, written in, receipts
Okay, no,
saved.
Christina was very legit.
Yeah.
No, I just stuck everything there.
And it was so funny, like, because a lot of my friends, like their moms, like kept everything and didn't everything. And I feel like my mom was not nervous to like give me all this stuff, like the receipts and stuff,
Yeah.
because I kept it. She would be like, I need this. And I'd be like, here you go. Here you go. Let me pull it out of my binder.
Look how big this
Oh my
thing
You
is.
have a
God.
photo album.
I have a photo album.
Like a wedding album.
Yeah,
Wedding,
that looks
like,
like a what?
wedding
Like
album.
old time.
Yeah, it's super huge and like, yeah,
Dude,
Oh,
that
those
looks
pictures
like
are massive. That's like an actual
legit.
wedding album.
yeah. My godparents.
Okay, guys, for those who are only
Okay.
listening, this is like a 10 by 10
Oh,
photo
your mom.
album.
I mean, you literally look the same.
I know
Like,
everybody
exactly
says
the
that
same.
my mom and I look exactly the same.
And the pages have
You're as
gold,
tall as her.
gold
Yeah,
trims.
15.
Yeah. I told you I was tall. I was a tall child. I was like made fun of for being so tall.
I hit my growth spurt
So, yeah.
in like 6th grade, and I don't think I ever grew again after that.
I think I've been the same age since I was like 11.
You've been the same age since.
I mean, sorry.
Are
That's
you
how I feel
11 right
sometimes.
now?
That's how I feel sometimes. He's dying right now. I mean, I've been the same height since I was 11.
bro, you've been this high since you were 11.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think that was the
I'm
end.
sorry if
I
I
don't
just
know if- I don't
yelled
know
in your
if that's true.
ear.
I know if you
You're
okay.
that's tall.
Amanda, you are practically 6 feet compared to me. Like,
I know.
how have you been that height since 11?
You can. I swear. Like if you spoke to anybody who I grew up with, they'll tell you like, yeah, she's been the
That
same
is
height.
crazy.
Yeah. Freaking tall. Freak of nature. Literally freak of nature growing up. I was so tall.
I had the full court. I did do the full court, and it was mostly cousins. Mostly cousins were in my court. I had some friends, just like a couple of friends sprinkled in there. But I have a lot of cousins, and like not necessarily first cousins, like second cousins, because like we all grew up. We were all the same age, so
Right.
there's not really that distinction. Like
Like, you're just cousins.
We're just cousins.
yeah,
right?
we're
That's
just cousins. And what else did we do? Obviously, I had the mass. I did do a solo prayer as well.
I was like, what's that?
I did do a solo prayer as well. What else? Oh, my dress. I got it from David's Bridal, and
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to David's Bridal.
right, and it was like a corset up top, and like it kind of like the little thing like flipped over a little bit.
Okay.
And then it was like all like bejeweled and like bedazzled, not bedazzled because it wasn't sparkly, but like beaded.
Beat it. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was strapless, and I had like, because like in church you couldn't show your shoulders, so I had a shawl. Did you have a shawl?
Yes,
Yeah.
I had a shawl too. Because my mom was like, you can't go into church like that.
Yeah.
She
Well,
was
my
like,
church like wouldn't allow it. They were like, no, you can't show your shoulders in church.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, my mom was
I had a
like
shawl,
that. She was just
and also like, I don't know. I guess just then, like, I guess it was considered disrespectful. Like, even when you go to like to the Vatican and stuff,
Yeah.
you can't have like shorts on, like too short of shorts on, and you can't have your shoulders out. Like, you have to
Right.
be like modestly dressed.
Oh, okay.
So I had this shawl, and then the shawl for the reception like was gone. I was like
Bye.
shoulders out everywhere. But I knew going in that I wanted from, I think maybe I was like 6, 7, 8, I don't know, because you start playing your quinceañera young. You start thinking about it young,
yes.
and I knew immediately. I was like, I want a princess dress. It needs to be a white princess dress. I need it to be puffy on the bottom. I need like the tulle, and I just need it. That's what I need. That's
Yeah.
what I have to have.
Yeah.
My mom knew that going in too. And the dresses, like, they're very pretty, but like, again, I'm trying to think of like a good comparison, and I can't off the top. Oh, you know what? Do you remember A Cinderella Story with Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray?
yeah.
The white dress. Yes.
Yes.
That is what I wanted, and that is very similar to what I had.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yes.
that's perfect.
My mom wanted me to have. You remember Brandy's Cinderella with Whitney Houston in it? Okay.
Yes.
that blue dress.
Oh.
That's what my mom wanted. Like, she wanted those colors for me. I was like, sorry, Mom, I'm a pink person. We're gonna do pink. But she really thought like that ice blue would look nice on me.
That's a very pretty color.
And it's a beautiful dress, though, the one that Brandy wears.
Yeah.
Think about it now. Yeah, that would have been the move. It should have been the move. It's okay, but it's all right.
But you liked your dress, right?
I know, I did like my dress. I shouldn't say like, I loved my dress. I think it was a little bit challenging though when I was trying to find the dress, because the quince right before mine was my cousin's, even though like we're 5 years apart. But I was like literally next in line after her to do you know, my quince, and she had a white and pink dress.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, oh, I don't want to do like a white and pink, and then everybody's gonna think like I was like copying, but like
even though it was 5 years ago.
Yeah, even though it was like 5 years ago, but like I already like had it in my head that it was going to be pink.
Right.
I had a white dress. Colored dresses were a very big thing when I was having my quinceañera.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought they were really pretty, but I don't know why. I was stuck like on wanting to do things like the quote unquote traditional way. So you were supposed to wear a white dress. Right. So I wore like you were supposed to wear a white dress. So I wanted to wear a white dress. And I think everything worked out so well.
Yeah.
Everything like,
I mean, you've been planning it for 2 years.
Literally for like, and we like the minute I turned 13, I was like, Mom.
That's it. Like, yeah. Because as you like I always knew I was gonna have a quince. There was no question about that. And like I was in my cousin's quince. I was like the mini quinceañera. And I looked exactly like her, but it was like at that moment I must have been like 6 or it had to be 5 or 6, not 5, no, 6 or 7. That sounds right. Okay. And I went to like one of their court practices, like their dance practice, and I was just like, oh wow, like I get to have this too. Like I'll be able, like at some point, you know, once I turn 15, like I'm gonna have the same thing, like a big party, wear a nice poofy dress. It's like a really like a big joyous occasion, and it's very meaningful. Like I knew it was gonna happen. Oh.
I think I got really lucky. The whole process was just so much fun, and like I don't want to say it went smoothly, because there were definitely some hiccups. Like there are going to be hiccups when you have like 30 children involved in a party, and then when you have like adults who everybody has an opinion about something and about what you should do. Like obviously there are going to be hiccups, but I don't know. I can genuinely say that I don't think I took any moment of planning it and getting to it for granted. Like every moment I was very like appreciative and aware of what was happening, especially because I knew that my mom worked so hard to do it for me. And I was just so like, oh my God, I can't believe it's happening. We're doing this. We're doing it. Like every step of the way, like everything that we did.
Yeah. Did you guys have any themes for your 15s? Like can you guys pick different like...
You can. There were a couple of girls who had like actual, like one girl that I went to, it wasn't, the theme wasn't yellow, but like everything was yellow, and she had like butterflies, and it was like very pretty. Yeah, built around that. I had an unofficial theme.
Mine was like also like the butterfly theme. Like mine was all butterflies. It's like a new chapter in your life, coming of age, like spreading your wings type of, you know, theme basically. I had butterflies in my like flower arrangements for the centerpieces. I had butterfly balloons. Like everything was just like butterflies. Everything, even on the invitations, there were butterflies on the invitations. Those were pretty invitations too. Like my mom did a really good job with that. Thanks, Mom. It was those. Oh man, I wonder if I have a copy.
No, I didn't have an official theme. I had an unofficial theme.
What was it?
Kristina is a princess. It's been the unofficial theme through my life. So. My mom would agree, unfortunately. I didn't get this way on my own, you guys. I can tell you right now, my mom is probably rolling her eyes so hard.
Go!
This monster that I created. Okay. This is the last question, and then I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, okay. Hurry up.
I want. No, surprise.
What was your favorite memory from your quinceañera? Or favorite moment?
My favorite moment. I want to say it was my waltz, my vals. It was like my cousins and I. We had like my quince was in March. I want to say we started practicing January. So like for 3 months, we were just every weekend we would meet up and practice. And we had someone actually. We hired someone, a choreographer.
Oh, wow.
For my waltz. We did like 3 songs. The first 2 were like instrumental classical songs. And they're usually like the go-to songs that at least that I saw like my cousins use when they did their quinces. And then I did my like the fun dance song was I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
I love that.
And somehow I incorporated like some of like my karate moves into my dance.
How funny.
Yeah.
Please tell me you have video footage of it.
I do have video footage. I have it on a DVD now, but I
You
don't
did
have
your
a DVD.
karate moves in your dress? I'm just not clicking.
Okay, yes. So like, okay, this is how I'm gonna explain this. So the form of karate that I do is Shotokan. And we do what's called kata, and it's just it's basically like a dance if you think about it. It's like a combination of blocks and kicks, whatever. So I made those blocks. I didn't do the kicks, but like I made those blocks look like dance moves, kind of. That went with the music.
That's so cute.
I think only my karate people picked up on it. They're like, "Wait, she's doing kata in the middle of the freaking dance." I'm like, "What?" Anyways, so I think that was like a memorable, that was my favorite part of the quince because my cousins and I worked really hard, and I want to shout out to my cousins, Eddie and Manny, because they made sure not to look like robotic when dancing. Like what 13 or 14-year-old like wants to like learn a dance for quince? Like they're at that awkward stage where like again they're awkward. So it's just like, but everything came out so nice. So yeah, everything like I loved my dance. That had to be like my favorite like part of it all.
Aww.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What was yours?
Oh my gosh. I feel like it's a cop-out if I say the whole thing. The whole thing was my favorite memory, though. This was a thing in my hometown. Like, definitely, I've probably, like, other places in Texas, but definitely in my hometown, where, like, so in between, there's a time in between the mass and the reception, and in that time, the quinceañera parties, they used to go to the mall and walk around.
Stop it.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You got all these
Please tell
quinceañeras
me.
just walking in the mall with their horse? What?
Just walking around. So it was definitely a thing. And it was like the older kids who went. But one of the kids in my court, the Carter 3 had come out, I think that summer. And there was a music store in the mall. And when we were walking around, he stopped and he bought the Carter 3 on CD. And then when we went back in the limo to go to the reception hall,
He played the album?
Oh my god. So y'all were just blasting Lil Wayne.
Like 14, 15-year-olds blasting Lil Wayne listening to the
Was
Carter
Amelie
3.
on that album?
I think so,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I'm still shocked at the fact that you guys walk through the mall in your entire
that's
like.
a thing.
Yeah. And I don't know. I guess just like to show off. I really don't
Right,
know
it
why
has to
it was
be.
a thing,
Has to
but
be.
yeah, that's what we did. But yeah, that was a pretty good memory. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
The
funny.
Carter 3 and I have special memories together. So now, Lyana, I have a little surprise for you
I'm so excited. Okay.
because you didn't have a quinceañera,
Yeah, sorry.
or a debut, or Sweet 16.
Yeah.
So obviously, we would like for you to
You're no
plan
Oh my
your dream.
What is
Dream
this?
Sweet 16.
Oh my god! Okay, guys. For those who are not watching, I have a tiara. How am I gonna do this? Hold on.
Oh, wait.
We're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Sweet 16. Oh my god, this is so exciting. How did you get this? When did you get this?
The magic of the internet. And 2-day shipping.
Okay.
You got it? You got it? You got it?
Sash.
And so we
Oh my
can
God.
print it to you.
So for our listeners,
I just hit my mic.
Lyana has a rose gold rhinestone tiara and has 16 right in the middle. And Kristina is playing madrina by putting on her sash that says Sweet 16. And she's pinning it with a really cute, like, pin,
It is
like,
a
with
very cute
pearls
pin. I
on
feel like you
it.
could
I think it's
repurpose that.
beautiful.
Yeah, right?
Did I do it too tight?
No.
Okay.
It's all in rose gold in Liana's favorite color.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so excited.
She looks like Miss Universe.
So, right.
Hello.
Way like a princess.
To the waves.
So I think the first question is, what would your dress look like?
Oh wow. Okay. For my Sweet 16, I would have like a mermaid dress.
Very, yeah, I love that. And okay, what song would you do for the father-daughter dance?
Oh, I don't know. My dad picked the song for my wedding, so I think I would let him pick that song
so
too.
cute.
Yeah, I think I would let him pick.
Okay, what kind of food would you have?
Oh, definitely would have Dominican food for sure.
Yum.
Definitely would have arroz con habichuela. Let's see, pastelón because I love that. Empanadas. What else? What's that thing called? Pernil. Even though I don't really eat that.
That breaks my
I
heart
love
every
that.
time. Love pernil.
Chicken, like all of like the main like Dominican food dishes. I think I would probably have.
How funny. Into true Texas fashion, I had barbecue.
Really?
I don't know. I really wanted, like, I love smoked sausage. And I wanted that, and that's what we, we did barbecue.
God.
And my white ass. Okay. Would you do a full court or just like a select? Because like I've seen people who have done their court from just them and their escort to like 3 or 5, like whatever number.
I don't know if I would have a full court. Just like Amanda, I went to an all-girls high school too, so I don't know if I would have a full court. Maybe I would do like 8. No, wait, hold on. I'd probably do like. Hold on. I'm trying to make it equal so that.
You would have one more guy than you would girls, because you would be the other girl.
Yeah.
So if you had 2 each, it would be you and one other girl.
Because you would need to have like 16 girls, 16 boys, or is it 8 girls, 8 boys?
Some people do that.
Some people and make the 16.
Make the
I did 15 guys and 14 girls because I was the 15th girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
So that's what,
Yeah, I would do like probably like
Like-
the 8.
to equal to 16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
equal the 16.
15, it's an odd number.
Yeah.
It was either all the way or nothing.
But like I would have in my court, I don't know if I would have friends. I would probably just keep it like strictly to family. Yeah.
Family is definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
Because then you look back at your pictures and like, oh, that's my family.
Yeah.
I wanted a different escort for my quinceañera. I wanted a boy that I liked. And my mom was like, immediately no. No.
Raquel was like, no.
You can have anything
not at all,
else
Christina.
but that.
But she was very loud. She was like, you're going to look at these pictures forever. Like, do you want to look at that person? Like, are you going to want to look at that person forever? And of course, I
Right.
was like 14. I was like, yes.
Of course I will, Mom.
Yeah. No, never. Okay. What else?
Colors?
Yes. Oh, theme. Like your theme colors.
Ooh. Okay, let's see. I think I don't know. Maybe I would have like a Cinderella theme.
Oh, that's cute.
My mom always told me that she wanted me to have a Sweet 16, but I always told her no. So I think she would really love like the Cinderella theme. I think she would have wanted to have me come in a carriage and all that stuff.
Adorable.
She wanted me to have that for the wedding too. So I was just like,
carriage?
no, no.
Like kind of knowing your mom now, like the way you like talk about her, like I can see like, that is yes.
Yeah,
You're better than me. I'd be like, absolutely. I'll do the carriage.
Put me in that carriage.
way too much for
Exactly.
me. Because also, like, where was I gonna go? Where I lived, like, the church was literally 10 steps. So it was like
yeah.
I was gonna take it from one corner to the next. Like, no,
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I gotcha.
Again, a better person than I.
So yeah, I think I would have it like a Cinderella theme. So maybe like a very cool blue, not like the icy blue, maybe like more of like
Like in the Disney movie Cinderella blue.
yeah.
That's a pretty
pastel blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really
very
pretty. So,
pretty. Yeah.
would you have a white dress or a blue dress?
Ooh. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I would have like a white dress with blue details, maybe.
Mm,
Because
that's
I
cute.
can hear my 16-year-old self being like, you do not want to look like a bride. Maybe. I'm trying to channel 16-year-old Lyana.
Yeah.
She was really annoying.
Also, though, this was a thing that was happening when I was like, when quinceañeras were happening when I had mine, was that people would have a dress for like the mass and for like the beginning of the reception, but then when they did their dances, they would for the rest of the night they would change.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
I think there are brides who do it sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you maybe do that?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe like
Switch from poofy to
Yeah,
Right.
maybe like after the gifts, maybe I would go into like more of like the mermaid dress. So
Yeah.
start with the poofy dress.
Yeah, the poofy.
and
When it
like-
gets into like party mode.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. And then let's see what else is there. Oh, wait. What is one song you would have to have play at your Sweet 16?
Ooh, I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh yeah, that was they played that at my Sweet 15 and my quince also. They did, yeah. That was the song. That was the wave
Yeah.
back then.
I
2007?
loved
Yeah.
the Black Eyed Peas. Loved them. Obsessed.
Was 2007 also when A Bebe came out? Do you remember Hurricane Chris?
Yeah, had to be. I think so, like 2006. Yeah, definitely.
It's just right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would definitely have to be a song. Definitely needs to be played.
Soldier Boy, what about Crank That?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Crank That-
absolutely. Just like all of the bangers of the 2007 era.
Crank That was played at my quince also.
it was
All of the
played.
kids just got ran on the floor. They were like, "You!" Oh my god, what a time!
Would you have souvenirs for your guest?
Yeah, I think my mom would probably handle this part. I think she would, if we're doing the Cinderella theme, maybe we would do like jewelry boxes, maybe
Oh, that's cute.
of like the pumpkin,
You know,
or the carriage.
this girl that I was in her quinceañera, and her little souvenir, it was a little carriage, and the top of it, like it was like a pumpkin too.
that's-
the top of it flipped open. It was like a little like I actually keep my quinceañera ring in it.
Oh,
Yeah, I still have it. It's very cute. And on the back of it, she wrote like Miss Quinceaños and her name.
Oh,
No.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I think I would do something like that.
So, would you do like the presentation of? Would you have a presentation of gifts, or would you even bother with any of that?
I think so. Again, I don't really know much about it. So like I feel like all of that information would have come to me from my parents. So I probably just would have been like, okay, that's fine, whatever.
Or like the thing with the shoes, like would you do the whole like transition in the shoes and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, would you do? I know sometimes at Sweet 16s on their cake they have like the 16 candles and they make a little speech for each one. Okay, so maybe not.
Oh, I don't know.
no.
No, I don't think so.
No. 16-year-old Lyana not about public speaking.
Not about it.
Facts. Still,
Still to this
Still
day.
not
I'm
about
getting better at it though. I'm getting better at it.
Okay, last question.
Okay.
What kind of cake would you have? Like, what would it look like?
Ooh. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go off the Cinderella theme, right? So I guess we're gonna have like a blue cake. No. Whoa. White cake with blue-ish details. I'm not a big cake person, so like this cake
Got you.
would literally be for everyone else.
Okay, so my cake it had like tiers, and each tier was a different flavor.
I would probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that too. No, I didn't do that. No, mine was all cannoli filling.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's coming together. I'm getting the vision. I'm getting
Yes.
the vision.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, maybe y'all want to share y'all's quinceañera stories with us. We'd love to see pictures.
Yeah.
Or if you want to share maybe like your favorite part of your quinceañera, you know, our DMs, they're open.
Yes.
We're ready to listen to y'all. We love to hear from y'all.
Yeah, we
Always.
do, truly.
And thank you for sticking with us during this episode. I don't know if you guys could tell. The energy was chaotic here today.
Yeah.
I think we're excited for the party tonight.
I think so, yes. I think that's what it is. Like, I'm very excited. I think that's exactly what that is.
Did we tell them that we did Lent? Lent is over.
Yes.
Lent is done.
It ended Thursday.
Yes.
So even though Amanda and I might have cracked like a little bit,
Listen. I'm not a rope. Listen, I'm a human. Like,
we're coming back full circle.
I had things going on that I needed to just take a little sip. So yeah.
So that is what's making us glow this week and making us chaotic.
Yeah.
We have the
There's a lot
butterfly jittery.
happening.
That's what it is. We're very jittery right now. So like concentrating on like one thing at a time is just like, ugh.
Yeah.
So if you made it to the end, you drop us a little star. Let us know because we'd love to know who made it to the end of this ridiculous episode. And yes, we can't wait to see y'all next week. Where can they find us next week, Lyana?
You can catch us every Wednesday wherever you listen to your podcasts and here on YouTube. Please leave us a glowing review. Give us 5 stars. Follow us on Spotify. Can they subscribe to us on Apple too?
Yes.
Do that as well.
subscribe. Like our post. You can find us on Instagram at Glowing Up Latina. Again, like Kristina said, we love getting like feedback from you guys, your comments, like your DMs.
Your emails. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, continue to like send us emails at glowinguplatina@gmail.com.
And be sure to spread the word, you guys.
Yes.
I feel like we said this every episode, but we've gotten such great reception and we love it. And so just share with your friends. Let them know. And until next week, keep glowing, mija.
Bye.